Hi, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity. Today's video is about visibility and expansion, and especially those moments when you say, why the heck can't I get that speaking engagement? Or why the heck can't I sign more clients? Or why the heck did I have this great time of expansion and then I freaked out, or I didn't even consciously freak out, but still it stopped. The expansion and the visibility stopped. So that's what this video is about. So the very first tool that I ever made to help clients was like a PDF download thing. It's called the Guide to Visibility and Expansion for Healers, Coaches, and Therapists. And it outlines the 6 major fears that I identified after working with, I think it was the first 100 or 200 healers in my first year, that these same things kept coming up over and over and over again. And I made that because they were the same things over and over again. And each one has a specific energy clearing tool that you can use. So it's a quick overview, but if you'd like that, of course, comment down below and I can get you the link to download it. It's not in depth. It gives you a general overview so you can see if it resonates, if that sounds like you. And the first one is the fear of expansion. And I kept it general because it could come up for lots of reasons. But the main crux of it is that it's this belief that if you were to grow, if you were to expand, if you were to get bigger in your visibility, that something fundamentally bad would happen. So if you did book that next speaking engagement, someone might see it, hate it, and, God forbid, and trigger warning on violence and all of that, they would kill you. That you would say something so horrible that someone there would have it out for you and come for you. Or the belief that if you were to sign more clients and have more clients in your group programs, that one of them would really take an issue with something that you said, and they would do character assassination online. They'd come for you. They'd say, this person said such and such, and I hate them, you should hate them too, and then they share with all their friends, etc., etc. So that's why I find so many healers and coaches and some therapists, it's more healers and coaches I find, will keep a really small client roster. They will only have a few clients. They will keep their group programs really small because at some level, there's this fear that if you're too visible, you'd be attacked. Something fundamentally bad would happen. Now I had this happen semi-recently with a client who we did amazing work. I'm not going to share any of the details because I don't want to give out any indications of who this person might be, but we'll just say they had amazing results in our work together. And then they had a snapback, if you want to call it that. They had an inner freak out, which was completely understandable, and they stopped working with me. I haven't heard from them since. They had a really, really rough time. It was really bad for them. And when I looked back on our notes, I saw that they had reached a whole new level of expansion. They were about to be visible in ways that they said that they wanted early on in our work, but when it came down to it and the opportunity came up, they had their internal switch got flicked and they had a freak out. And I learned a lot from that about what I can do to better support clients. I'm still learning a lot from that about what I can do to better support clients in those times and leading up to those times. But the crux of it is still the same, that they were about to get exactly what they said that they wanted, and not all of them, a part of them couldn't handle it. And so that's this first part in this guide to visibility and expansion, this belief that, or this fear that something fundamentally bad will happen if you expand and grow. So if you're watching this video and this sounds like you, I want you to write that down. What is that thing that you're afraid is going to happen? And it probably is totally illogical. When I first did this, because I've gone through each one of these steps and I'm going through them again right now. But when I first went through this, it was something like, it was a physical fear. It was that people would come to my house and find a way to attack me. And then I realized for me that one was from a past life, if that fits in with your belief system. For me, it was from a past life. And once I did the clearing work on that, I was able to move and grow and shift to the next level. Now it's coming up again in my practice. I realized that as I was talking with a friend and a colleague the other day, and they said, well, why do you think your group program is smaller than you'd like right now? And I said, it just came to me and I knew instantly what it was. It was this fear of expansion, this fear that if there are too many people there, that they would find a way to take massive issue with my things that I said, and they would email me nasty emails and quit and not run away. They would quit and choose to leave, but in a nasty, hurtful way, and that I just wouldn't be able to handle it. And so I realized as I talked to this colleague, I need to go back through my own guide to expansion, because that's coming up for me big time. Big time. It's just the belief that, or the fear that fundamentally you're not safe if you expand. So if this sounds like you, write that down. What has come up for you in this video, and comment below, and I'll get you the link to this guide. It's the Guide to Visibility and Expansion for Healers and Coaches. So comment below, or shoot me an email on my website, so myspiritualclarity.com. And yeah, I'd love to continue this conversation. So I'm going to try and make some other videos about the other 6 fears from that guide. But I'd love to get you the guides that you have the overview. Have an amazing day. Of course, please do subscribe down below if you like this video. Like it, comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Or if you want to share, if you want to be brave and be a little bit more visible, and you want to share the comment of what did you see? If this comes up for you, what's the belief or the fear that came up? Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.